up, everyone? Mike here, coming at you from Mushroom Camp 2025. I got my kitten with me. This is Truffles, the mushroom cat. We got some antlers already, like I showed you, and look at that. Look, nice morel mushrooms. Picked my first morels already for the year. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys kind of about what I've been doing these last couple days out here. Basically have traveled from Colorado to the Midwest, okay? And this is a secret location. I'm not going to really tell you guys my specific location, but I'm just traveling all over the Midwest. Me and Truffles are just going to be traveling all over the Midwest, picking morel mushrooms and just kind of exploring some other mushrooms. And I've found many other edible mushrooms so far along my trip, and we'll kind of educate you guys on some of these different mushrooms, and I'll just kind of show you guys the different ones I found. We'll talk to you guys about how you can identify some of these mushrooms. And I'll just say right now, this is the time of year to be picking these. Look at that thing. Look how nice this one is. I mean, this is like nice prime specimen. I'm stoked I could get one on tape for you guys already, and I'm like balancing them on these logs right here. And these logs, they actually have, let's see if I can tear one off here. They're like little old turkey tail mushrooms. So dude, I'm just surrounded by mushrooms. We're finding all the mushrooms this trip. But then this antler shed, or this skull, I'm going to talk to you guys about finding that, okay? So also, subscriber giveaway. I need to announce the subscriber giveaway winner. The winner is Have a Great Day 54, okay? Your comment, it was like the number, random number generator. It selected number 2, and yours was like the number 2 comment. So I just went ahead, we picked you. You are the subscriber giveaway winner for this last month. So what you need to do is just email me, and I'll tell you how you can claim your prize. And you left a comment too about my hat doubling as a foraging basket, and I actually did do that. I said 1 year, it was like last year, I literally had just bought this hat like a couple days before I had made the trip last year to Mushroom Camp. And that day when I went out kind of foraging, I didn't find much. I'll tell you what, here's what happened. I wasn't finding much, and I saw like a couple other guys walking on the trail, and they had bags of mushrooms, and I was like, dang, they must be out. Okay, and I just haven't found them yet. So anyway, I was kind of walking and up on this one little hill, and I had just found one. I had found like one little one up there, and then I found 2 up there actually. And then I decided to kind of like walk down that hill a little bit, and these guys had bags full of them, man. So I was like, man, I hope they didn't get the areas like down there that I was going to try to get. But anyway, I kept walking just a little bit, and I went and I checked this tree. These guys walked right by this tree, okay? They missed it. This tree had the mother load, over 100 morels by this one tree. More mushrooms than these guys had complete total, you know what I mean, was under this one tree. So anyway, like that's one kind of cool thing about morel foraging. If you guys ever find like one tree, every once in a while you'll find one tree that like it's just the mother load, man. But that was last year, okay, and that time I actually did use my hat as a foraging basket. It was funny, I just remember the first night I found them, I actually went back to the spot twice. I had to make 2 trips because that night, anyway, I had like a little bag on me, and then I had my hat, and I had filled up everything I had. I had my hat filled up, had my bag filled up. So anyway, I had everything filled up, and I came back even the next day, and went ahead and picked like way more. Like we got tons of morels from under just this one tree. It was a dead elm. But that was last year. I had like a killer day. I think that was like, I was out foraging for a few days at that point last year. But this year so far, I've been out really like, I've been out 3 days actually. I've spent like about 2.5 though, really, just out and about. But first day I found some Gyromitra, and I think it actually might be renamed. They might have renamed it Neo Gyromitra, but it's like a Gyromitra caroliniana is typically what they're called, or like the big reds, okay, is another name for them. I've found many of these in previous years, but I'd only had just found this one so far on this trip. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to check a few other spots to look for the Gyromitra caroliniana and see if I can find some real big nice ones this year. But so far we've got one little one. I also found some jelly fungus and lots of like little turkey tails. And then I was also able to find, of course, this morel mushroom, and actually a couple other really nice morel mushrooms. And then I found this super tiny one. So check out the tiny one. And I actually had someone online commenting, asking like, how on earth did I see that mushroom? And I'll tell you how I saw that mushroom. Like, so believe it or not, I'm colorblind, okay? But I feel like
Your eyes, I think you can pick up shapes better when you're colorblind, is like from what I've been told. So anyway, when I'm like looking for mushrooms, I'm always like looking for like shape changes and stuff, I guess. But I was looking at trilliums. Okay, so I was kind of investigating these trilliums. It's just like a flower that comes up this time of year. And now I'm not like super well versed in like flowers and stuff like that. I'm totally a mushroom nerd, so I don't know much about this, but I believe they're called trilliums, and they always come up in springtime. But anyway, I was like taking this video of the trillium just to kind of explain to you guys what a trillium is. And I was kind of like tuned in at that point, and I kind of looked to my left, and then I thought I saw a snake. I thought it was like the head of a snake actually, but it wasn't. It was this like super tiny micro morel. So yeah, it was like the first one I had seen. Like it's like a little baby gray is what I would call it, but nice little morel mushroom. I didn't pick it. I just kind of left it to stay, let it to grow up a little more because it's nice and small right now. And it's definitely going to get a little bit bigger. And I could tell it's just like the start of the season right now, because a little bit later on I went ahead and then I found like these two pretty nice morel mushrooms that I've kind of been showing off now. I'd also say I found like deer mushrooms and stuff like that. These Pluteus, so I've been finding lots of these Pluteus, and I'll kind of show you guys in this video the Pluteus mushroom. But anyway, we'll just kind of talk about my trip so far. I plan on doing this more frequently in the future. I might take even trips in the summertime and in the fall. I don't know that I'll get around to it this year. I really, as soon as my trip this spring is over with, I really need to get cranking on the farm in Colorado and just kind of establish a new customer base. Because like those of you who just recently have subscribed to the channel, I'll just say, like, I've just kind of recently built that farm there. We're just getting going this year. I'm just getting new customers. And then maybe next year or something like that, maybe I can make the trip back to different areas to do some summer mushroom foraging, maybe some fall. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys about this spring trip that I've had so far. It's been amazing. Even, like, get the deer antlers. The deer antler experience was just amazing. So I'm going to show you guys that, just clips of everything, and we'll kind of talk through it, voice over it, and I've got some like educational tips on here, foraging tips, and just identification things. But anyway, guys, here it is, the first couple days of Mushroom Camp 2025. Let's check it out. Yo, what's up, guys? Mike here. Day one. We're out here kind of looking for mushrooms right now. Just trying to see what we can find down here in these creek bottoms. And it is March 31st, okay? Early springtime, secret location, and I'm trying to find the big reds today, the Neogeromitra caroliniana. There are some morels coming up in the area from what I've been told, but they're really tiny. So it's early in the season, and I'm thinking we're gonna find some Geromitras. I literally just drove here last night, stayed up all night pretty much driving. I took like a little nap in Missouri, but drove like 1,000 miles last night. So first day today, let's see if we can find some mushrooms. I've been walking all morning, and so far really nothing. I haven't really seen too many mushrooms at all in general. I can tell it's some cooler weather today. They've had some warm weather here. It's definitely they've got plenty of moisture in the area. And I've got my cat backpack on. Actually, guys, we're testing it right now. We've already we've had an escape from the cat harness already this morning. And oh my God, my first Geromitra. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to flip this camera around. I literally just walked upon this. This is unreal. Boom. There it is. That is my first mushroom of the year, guys. Look at that nice, it's renamed now. It's Neogeromitra, I believe. But we got it. My kitty wants to come out and look at this mushroom, I think, but that's amazing. I'm so happy we got one. Literally just talking about it. Been in the woods a little while now, and there we go, our first one of the day. Now, I just want to let you guys know, like, that was not staged at all. Like, I literally was just shooting the video, walked right up on that one, and it just happened real time as I was shooting it. So I figured that's why the formatting was kind of messed up on that, but I figured I wanted to use it because that was like legit footage. So put it in there. Hopefully you guys thought that was cool. That was the first mushroom I found total this year. I'm gonna go back, and I left that one actually. I'm gonna go back and check it in a few days, see if it's got any more size to it, and then we'll eat it here on the channel and stuff like that, because that is actually an edible mushroom. Okay, and ironically too, even today when I was shooting the Trillium footage, that's when I found my first morel of the year too. Okay, so it's kind of cool. I've just been kind of getting the things, so I'm just going to keep showing you guys clips of just some raw footage, and Anyway, let's get right back to it.
Just walked up on a little bit of jelly fungus right here. Check these out. Just saw them kind of tucked here. That's the jelly fungus, the auricularia. Still looking for more morels and gyrometras. Just found that one so far. But that's a nice little jelly fungus. So this is an edible mushroom, actually. We're going to leave this one today because we're going to find plenty more of these on this trip, and we'll eat some of these on this trip here yet, but we're going to let this one just stay here today. But check that out. Now this right here, these are turkey tail mushrooms, or Tremitas versicolor. And these are pretty old, but I just stumbled across them, and I just wanted to kind of show them off to you guys, because even though they're old, they're really pretty mushrooms. You can kind of see the colorful bands that the turkey tail mushrooms display. And these are a medicinal mushroom as well. You'll find a lot of people that like to make tinctures or teas out of the turkey tail. It's a very healthy mushroom. It's good for your immune system and many other functions. Now, you'll check it out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick this mushroom and show you guys the bottom side, but you can see it's a poured mushroom, just to kind of show you guys off the turkey tail.
You guys, this is wild. Look what I just found. Do you see that? I'm gonna attempt to recover that. We'll see what happens. I just walked up down this creek and that's what I came across. Holy crap, dude. It's a big one. All right, you guys, so we gotta cross the creek to recover this deer, or to get those deer antlers. Check it out, the creek is up way too high. There's a crossing, but it's up way too high to get across the crossing, so we're gonna use this log right here. I got the extension cord. I couldn't find a rope or a cable or anything, but I figured this extension cord will work good to try to lasso those antlers. This is about to be the most redneck thing you guys have ever seen, all right? But I've been training my whole life for this moment. Are you guys ready? Let's get it. Oh boy. I got this, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't walk like a little Nancy, man. Yup. Yup, we got this, dude. Yup. Gotta make sure there's no snakes. You always gotta check for snakes, man. Seems clear. That's the getaway. Here we go. Look at all these turkey tails, dude. Turkey tails. The mushrooms lead the way. Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? Day 2 of mushroom camp here, and going kind of slow. I'm down in kind of like just a bottom area. There's like a little swamp over here. Trying to just see if we can find some morels. Still no true morels yet. I found that Gyrometra yesterday, and I actually believe it's been renamed Neo Gyrometra right now. Right now, though, I did just walk up on some deer mushrooms. This is a Pluteus species, so I'm just going to kind of show you guys this Pluteus that I found. This is the first Pluteus that I found so far this year. I have found some jelly mushrooms already today, but it's really, I've just found kind of like jelly mushrooms, some old like conch mushrooms or Ganodermas, old ones. I'll show you some better ones as this trip continues, and I'll show you some old ones too, just because I see them every spring. But I've got a deer mushroom right here, and we're just going to kind of take a look at this one, see where it's growing. Cool species. These are actually an edible mushroom, but this is in the Pluteus genus, and let's take a look at this mushroom. All right, guys. So as you can see, right here is our little deer mushroom. And it kind of resembles like an oyster right there, the way it's kind of looking right by this log. But if you get down low, you can see that there's a stem right there, and that is connecting to the soil right there. And anyway, it's a cap and stem mushroom. The gills are not attached to the stem on this mushroom. I'm going to pick it in just a second here and you'll be able to see that. And this one is a little mature. You can obviously see it's got some cracks on the edge of the cap there, on the margin of the cap. And it's just kind of showing some age there. I can also actually see the gill color just a little bit. They have like a salmon colored, kind of pink colored gill. And we'll see it when we flip it over. But anyway, let's check this out. All right, so here's our deer mushroom, and as you can see, the gills are not attached to the stem there. I told you, like, we got that kind of salmon colored, pink colored gill going on. These gills are super soft too, to the touch. Look at that, pretty cool. See how I kind of even broke it a little bit. This is a very fragile mushroom, so if you pick these and you plan on eating them, you really need to eat them within about a day or so, maybe 2 days at the most, just because they don't last. But anyway, guys, this is the deer mushroom, Pluteus. Got a couple more deer mushrooms right here. Past their prime. I definitely would not eat those deer mushrooms, so that's a good example of deer mushrooms not to eat that are past their prime. Got a couple trilliums, I believe is what these are called. You'll see these pretty much every spring. Really pretty. Well, here we go, guys. As I was looking at those trilliums, found the first little baby gray morel. They can only get bigger from here, guys. That's a baby. Little baby. Yo, what's up, everyone? Mike here, hanging out with my trusty mushroom cat, Truffles. And we just came across our first morel mushroom. Well, our first sizable one of the year to pick. So we're gonna pick this one. I'm gonna talk to you guys about foraging morel mushrooms. Truffles, she's excited right now. She doesn't know what to do. Well, all right, guys, these were just the first two pretty sizable morels I came across for the season. Found them right by a dead elm tree, and the season's just getting started, so there's going to be plenty more morels out there to find. All right, you guys, well, hey, it's starting to storm right now, so I decided to get in the truck, and I'm editing the video right now and all that stuff. Sorry for some of the weird formatting and whatnot, but hey, it's just kind of how I got shot one way or another. But anyway, Mushroom Camp is off to a great start. We found, like I said, Gyromitras. We found the first morels. We've got those antlers. We found jelly mushrooms, deer mushrooms, turkey tails, and I'm sure there's going to be more to come. So, but anyway, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you got any comments for me or anything, just drop down below in that comment section. And I want to say too, you can go ahead if anybody is placing orders or wants to place orders on my website for liquid cultures. I am actually traveling with all my cultures, everything. I've been shipping them out. Every order, everybody that has placed an order, it's been shipped. It's on the way to you. So anyway, like, feel free to go ahead and order, guys. I got everything with me that is listed on the website, and I ship them out within 1 to 2 days of you guys ordering them. And I just want to thank everybody who has placed orders and has supported the channel thus far, so me and Truffles can keep doing this kind of awesome stuff. But anyway, that's all I got for you on this one, guys. Hopefully you found this helpful and informative, and if you did, please drop this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But that's all I got for you on this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.